I say this all the time to people when I'm trying to like make that plea to get them into therapy. Like OCD is so treatable.
Yeah.
It's so treatable. And when I discovered how treatable it was like, whoa, like I just had, once I learned this tool, I had, I say a good time, but it's not a good time. It's painful, you know, but I just felt so empowered to sit with all of these fears I had lived with for like decades that I thought were just a part of who I was. On the way over here, I sat with like 75 of them. And it was like, the heaviness I felt, like, it's like, it's hot outside, but inside it was hotter, you know, in my soul. And how hard it is sometimes to just get out of the door, you know, and especially to go do something you care about, you know, how all the thoughts just sort of come.
Yeah, well, that's going to suck. You're going to screw this up. All those things. Yeah.
I'm an expert at it. My brain knows exactly what to do. But, you know, being able to understand that heaviness that I felt is not my friend, and it's not who I am, and it's not, I don't have to live like that. I'm not supposed to.
Yeah.
I don't have to. And I certainly don't have to live with it. And even if I can't make it go away, it's not going to tell me what to do.
Right.
I was so sad getting dressed, but I was like, I got to do it. I'm still going to do it. And here I am, you know, doing this interview. And I think it's very similar to racism. It's very similar to heteronormativity, to LGBTQ hatred. It's in the world, it's in the water, it's in the air. You don't know who's gonna like get activated and just like flip out on you. You have no idea. And so the intrusive thoughts are like, and this is personal to me, I did not know this is OCD at the time, but whenever I would go out to like stores and things like that, if it was in a majority white area, I would get really, I would have a lot of intrusive thoughts about my appearance, that every hair has to be exactly in the right place. My outfit has to look exactly like this. I need to have a certain silhouette. Sometimes each step would be difficult because my brain would be like, they're going to think you're going to steal. They're going to think this about you. They're going to think that about you. Going into the store, hi, I have to have just the right smile, because if I do it all correctly, then they won't be racist towards me. OCD has no control over that. And it's this place where I do need to seek safety. I do need to be careful where I am and who's going to maybe flip out, who's looking at me weird. But OCD took that and made it times 1,000, and it was incredibly debilitating, you know? So we are working with people who are already scared of us, and rightfully so, based on the history of what they've gone through and what their grandparents have gone through. And there's all these stories and all this art created around the harm that's been done to us. So they're rightfully resisting. And then here we are saying, hi, we're just these nice people who are going to help you. And they've got to get through not just the layer of, so in my case, not just the layer of racism and fear that you're going to be harmed because of your race, also the layer of their own mind and sitting with all of these scary thoughts, because OCD says, I'll get you if you don't do it. So we are in like, it's like a double jeopardy. Like, so we as therapists coming into the room, like, you know, even, I mean, I just think that truly there's so much more work that we can always be doing ourselves, you know, just in terms of, like I mentioned earlier, reading all the different scholarship, reading how other people are resisting. Like there's this book, Decolonizing Therapy, that by Dr. Jennifer Mullen. And it's pretty thorough, you know, it's pretty thorough. The initial chapters are like, these are all the ways in which indigenous people and African people have, and colonized people have been harmed all over the world. And it's like, so heavy. But that is the heaviness that we live with. And being able to name it when we're in the room and name it when we're working with people and bring that into our I guess, our intake questions and our research questions and the way that we even frame talking about ERP treatment. I think that's like the Octavia Butler-esque future that I want, like, you know, where all of this stuff gets combined into mental health treatment, that we don't have to like sneak around into mental health treatment to get people the stuff that they need. So.
And then once they're getting the treatment, I think too, it's really having an understanding of what kind of even assignments we give people in ERP.
Absolutely.
Because I could give a white child an assignment that I should not give maybe a black child.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely, because you can create harm.
Yeah.